Before we get into the Entrepreneurial Center and all of these things, I just want to know, did you watch the debate last night? What did you think? What do you make of this whole election?
Yes. So I was at a business dinner during the debates, and when I walked into the dinner, everybody was at the bar, staring at the TV at the bar, and we had to pull ourselves away to sit down. So I didn't get to see the whole thing. However, when I got home at 11 o'clock at night, I kissed my baby. He was in his crib, and I watched the whole thing.
Wow.
on my laptop. Yeah.
Amazing.
It was very interesting.
Well, I mean, you're going to be on the next Celebrity Apprentice, so you have some connection to Donald Trump. What did you think about the whole thing about the Miss Universe contestant that they brought up last night and his language about her?
Now, well, that was crazy. Come on now. Now, you know that was crazy. You just want me to say it so that you can, like, play this later as a soundbite. Like, oh, my God, Tyra said Donald was crazy. We talked about Miss Universe's body.
I'm anxious to talk about your MBA program. Are you a tough grader?
You know what? I don't know about tough grading, but I'm definitely going to be tough in the classroom. So I'm going to be that fun professor that is like just so fun, but like if I see you not paying attention, if I see you doing something on the internet, I'm going to call your name and ask you to answer that question. So you better be paying attention in my class.
Tyra, I remembered a couple of years ago you told the Wall Street Journal some of your fashion and industry predictions, and they're fascinating. And frankly, there's a lot of insight here into what's happening. I just wanted to share a few of them and see if you had any kind of updated reflections. One of them, you said plastic surgery is going to become as easy and quick as going to the drugstore for Tylenol. You said there's going to be no hair extensions. Yes. People can just pop a pill, grow that hair in 24 hours.
Oh, my God.
We know about this whole thing where you can pick your baby's eyes like you're picking fast food menu items. You said that skin color and features are going to kind of morph for a lot of people so that it'll all lean towards a Rihanna or Beyonce or your kind of look. And this one I remember a lot, too, is you were saying that now that everything has kind of become such a similar compiled look in the industry, that being unique is going to increasingly be what people are after. So do you see that playing out now? And I'm reminded of people, you know, kind of going makeup free, for example, or being okay with showing themselves as different from this kind of look that everybody's morphed towards. What's happening here with beauty?
So, well, one thing is that Wall Street op-ed was actually 100 years from now, what will the beauty world look like? What will beauty be? And so they didn't print the 100-year part, so I looked insane thinking this was 5 years from now. So I was saying 100 years from now. But, you know, there is one thing, though, with Instagram, which I find really fascinating, is that there's a certain Instagram beauty, like an Instaglam, you know, model. These girls that they're not necessarily signed by a modeling agency, but they have huge followings, and they all look like Jasmine from Aladdin to me, from the cartoon. So they have this golden skin, they have these huge eyes that turn up on the ends, small noses, and these like big lips, like, and that's this beauty that is now like young girls want to look like that. So it's really interesting. But the good part about it is some of them have some surgery, but a lot of it is just makeup. So it is replicatable, which means it is evening the playing field when it comes to the desire and the journey to achieve beauty. And so I'm all about leveling the playing field and making it equal for everybody. So a painted face, I think, is better than, you know, crying yourself to sleep because you don't look a certain way. You can paint yourself to look that way.
And I know what you're going to deal with in your MBA program is personal branding. And with social media today, that is, I would think, easier than ever. It's more important. People developing their own personal brand, whether it's on LinkedIn or, you know, Instagram, as you mentioned, Twitter, Facebook, you know, whatever your social media platform is, that, you know, forwards your career as you go forward, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think personal branding for anyone, no longer is it just for people in a celebrity spotlight, but it's for everyone. And there's two different types of personal brands that I'm going to be talking about and teaching at Stanford. One is where your personal brand is connected to a brand. For instance, like my mentor, Tony Hsieh of Zappos. Like, I have my shirt that says Tyra Beauty today because I learned from Tony. It's easier to just wear your brand every day and not have to think. So this is my new uniform. This is what I will just continue to wear. And with Tony, he is so synonymous with Zappos and so connected to that. He is Zappos. And then there are other types, or even Richard Branson with Virgin. Right. And then there are other types of entrepreneurs where they are constantly, you know, inventing new things in their personal brand is almost like Teflon, and they might fail at something, but they continue to start up other things. And they're both very powerful. And so I'm going to ask my students, like, which one are you? Which one do you want to be? And then here's the path to get there.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.